I was aware that we're not far from the women's maximum security prison. And the government, our government, used to fund teaching in prisons so that the women in the prison could get grants for teaching. The organization that was doing it, and had done it for about 10 years, was collecting the money and providing the education. And the organization that was collecting the money was making a profit. But that's not terrible. The government gave them the money, they made a profit, and the women were getting education. The government stopped that funding, and immediately the organization said, we have no reason to do this if we're not getting any money to do it. So the woman who was the head of the prison, she was the chief warden of the prison, sent out a request to colleges in the area and said, if there's anything these women need and deserve, it's education. It's giving them back the dignity that they don't have. Women in prison, maximum security prison, many of them for life or for 30 or 40 years, have nothing. They don't have the clothes, they don't have jewelry, they don't, what they could have is an education. So 4 of us went to the prison and met with Lord was her name. And she brought in a group of the women who had been taking college courses to meet with us. And to my dying day, I will never forget the conversation we had. The women went around the room and said things like, they can take away from me everything. They can take my jewelry, they keep my children away from me. But if I have an education, no one can ever take that away from me.